Alright guys, this game is Emily in Paris. I'm waiting, there's like 3 more chapters to the Love is Blind thing, so I'm just gonna wait till after the weekend, and I'll put that out, because the chapter was short, and whatever. Anyway, this game has 3 possible love interests, so like, if you like one of them, you let me know, and that's the one I'll pursue. One of them is a little more romantic than the other 2, but they're all good. They're all actually a good time. But one of them is like definitely a little more like wow, like super romantics. And I'm a she, her. And I'm a skinny bitch. I'm just good. I'm gonna make the character like I normally do. It's pretty much the same faces, hair, and all that jazz. But the clothes, like, heck yeah. Alright, the best clothes in any game for shizzles. Like, look, just from this. Look how they start us off even. Look at this. Are you serious? Look at this. Look at this chic. Look at chic. Look at this. Are you serious? Look at my legs for days. Even that is adorable. Look. Oh, this is my favorite. Oh my god, the face is gonna kill. Anyway. Right, and this was in, right? Was I wrong? That's the dress, right? Am I nuts? Alright, we're gonna leave this dress since it started with that. We'll have this cute little price. I'll wear a little, I mean, they got nice jewelry, you know? That's pretty, actually. I'll wear that. I'm ready. Alright, now, you know, I can, if you've been here before, I can barely speak English, so there are French words, I'm probably gonna mess them up. It's just what it is, okay? Alright, here we go. I can't believe I'm finally in Paris. It all happened so fast, it still doesn't feel real. Getting offered my dream job in my dream city. Now, I just need to get the keys to my dream apartment. Buzzing with excitement, you reach for the door handle and give it a pull, but it doesn't budge. Closed? What am I gonna do now? Bang on the door, call the landlord, pick the lock. We bang and stuff. You bang on the door lightly at first, then with increasing intensity. Hello? I mean, bonjour. If you are looking for Jacques, he hasn't come in yet. You spin around and find a tall man watching you with a bemused expression. Can I help you with something? Hi. I'm locked out. Who are you? I've got it under control. I was supposed to pick up my keys this morning. I just moved here. I see. In that case, welcome to Paris. I'm Gabrielle. Good morning, Gabrielle. Who's your friend? You turn to find 2 women walking toward you, smiling with curiosity. This is Melissa. I just moved here. Mindy, do you hear that? An American. You can't help but laugh, shaking your head. Is it that obvious I'm American? Duh. Oh, yeah. But only because we are 2. Well, I am. Mindy is... I consider myself a citizen of the world. Chic, right? Anyway, I'm Emily, and this is Mindy. Welcome to Paris. Emily motions to the door behind you. Jacques owns the bookstore, but he won't be in for at least another hour. An hour? I'll grab a coffee, but I have to get to work. This is a nightmare. Do you know anywhere around here to get a good cup of coffee? The jet lag is killing me. There's a cafe right next door. We're headed there now. It's meant to be. Come, have a coffee with us while you wait. Care to join us, Gabrielle? I have to get things started at the restaurant. I don't know if this... my accent. Alright, but I'll see you later tonight. Nice to meet you, Melissa. Deciding your apartment can wait, you follow your new friends to the cafe next door. You settle in at the bustling cafe, letting the thrill of finally being in Paris wash over you. So, tell us everything, Melissa. What brings you to Paris? I'm here for a job. I'm the new digital editor for Enchanté. Emily's jaw drops while Mindy gives you an impressed nod. Oh my god, that's incredible! Enchanté is like the most iconic fashion magazine in Paris. You must be thrilled. I am. It's an amazing opportunity, plus I get to move here. But I'm pretty nervous. I was ready for a change. My life was starting to feel a little predictable. So I figured what better way to add some excitement than to move to Paris. I can totally relate. Paris is definitely more exciting than Chicago was. And you're here just in time for Paris Fashion Week. Enchante always gets the most amazing backstage access. Consider me très jalouse. That was good, Em. Yeah. Emily beams proudly, turning to you with an explanation. I didn't have time to learn much French, before I moved here, so I've been taking lessons. So far, she's picked up a halfway decent accent and a fully hunky man. Oh, really? Sign me up. I don't speak much French. That's one way to learn. I guess they call French the language of romance for a reason. Yeah, except Alfie hates French, right, Emily? Not when he's practicing with me. She winks and Mindy rolls her eyes. Oh, I'm sure he just loves working on the proper lip formations with you. You all laugh, and Emily shrugs. Honestly, though, my boyfriend Alfie was a surprise. I mean, he's gorgeous, obviously, but I didn't expect to fall for a British guy in France. With the French dudes you were picking, it's a good thing Alfie made you switch up your type. Oh, this face. Sorry. Emily, it's always a hot mess here. Emily sticks her tongue out at Mindy, and she laughs, turning her attention back to you. What about you, Melissa? Me? Moi? Yes, you, moi. How are we supposed to set you up with our friends if we don't know your type? Are you into buff, hairy dudes, fierce, leggy, blonde chicks? She winks. Beautiful Chinese Korean women with a great sense of style? She's talking about herself. You question as you consider her question. And her. I only date men, only date women, I date all genders. I'm gonna pick men, but I have played where I did the woman thing, and they're very beautiful. Also. Alright. Sometimes they drive me cray-cray-azy, but I'm into guys. Mindy laughs sympathetically. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. Although, honestly, where would the fun in living without them be, anyway? Do you know what you're looking for? A fun fling? A sweep you off your feet romance? I'm ready to fall in love. I'm keeping it fun and flirty. I'm not looking for nothing. Have you met me? I can't think of anything more magical than falling in love in Paris. Emily and Mindy give each other a knowing look. This city does tend to attract romantics. We know quite a few. She stirs her coffee, a slow smile forming on her lips. Uh-oh, I know that look. Someone is scheming. I'm not scheming. I'm just... Her face lights up with an idea. Just thinking that Melissa should come to the party tonight. A party? I'd love to. That's so sweet. I'm pretty tired. I'm glad I ran into the two of you. I'm so relieved to already have such sweet friends. Emily waves you off, but you can tell by her smile that she's pleased. I was lost when I first moved here until I met Mindy and the rest of our little community. You meet them tonight. The party is right here in the courtyard. Here? That sounds so cool. And this is the perfect place for a party. It's actually for Les Buvets d'Encre. You know, the bookstore whose door you almost broke down this morning. Okay. It's a fundraiser, Les Buvets d'Encre. And its owner, Jacques, are an iconic part of this community. The store has been in his family for almost 200 years, but Paris is expensive. And people buy all their books online now. So Jacques has been having a little trouble making ends meet, but we're gonna help. Sorry guys. People are buying tickets to the party, and we're going to have a silent auction at the end. Sorry. She pulls a ticket from her purse and writes your name on it in looping cursive. Here, my treat. Aw, thank you, that is so generous, but I want to contribute. I'm glad I moved here. This is my neighborhood now too. I should at least buy a ticket to help out. Emily waves you off. Consider it a welcome to the neighborhood gift. That's really sweet. Plus, I'm sure we'll think of another way you can help. And don't let the fact that the party is in the courtyard fool you. It's going to be the soiree of the season. Emily planned the whole thing, and my girl loves a reason to get dressed up. Guilty. And I'm hoping Enchanté's hottest new hire does too. Well, of course I do. I'll take any excuse to dress. I knew I liked you. But suddenly I frown. Ugh, I don't have anything to wear. I think I had a lot of things, but okay. My things haven't arrived. Oh no, it might have started me off with all the outfits because I played this through so many times. My things haven't arrived yet, and I only bought work clothes with me on the plane. Maybe next time? Are you kidding? Just come get ready with us. Our closet is packed with more clothes from the Louvre during tour season. Come on, it'll be fun. We can gossip about your first day in Paris. Well, that sounds great. I can come by as soon as I'm done with work. Emily reaches across the table. She grabs my phone, typing quickly before handing it back to me. There, now you have our numbers. She motions behind her to just across the courtyard. We live in that building with the big wooden doors. She sighs as she glances back at her phone. Shoot, that's my boss Sylvie. I better run, but we'll see you tonight, okay? Remember, this is Paris. Don't work too hard on your first day. She winks, and the three of you say your goodbyes before you head back to the bookstore. You breathe a sigh of relief when you see the bookstore sign has been turned around to open. Finally, I can't wait to see my apartment. A small bell jingles when you open the door. Stepping inside feels like stepping back in time. It's filled with books, written in all different languages, and it smells like a crisp fall day. Bonjour, puis-je vous aider? Oh my god, I'm sorry. An older, bespectacled man is looking at you expectantly. This must be Jacques. Shoot, I really wish I'd spend more time brushing up on my French. I'll try to respond in French. I'll respond in English. I will introduce myself. It's worth a try, at least. Bonjour. Mon nom, je m'appelle... Ah, you must be a new American tenant. I'm Jacques. He smiles warmly, motioning for you to come to him at the counter. Do not worry. Your French, it will improve. No, it probably won't. Suddenly a man steps out from behind a bookshelf, taking you by surprise. Hello. I mean, bonjour. In American in Paris, a classique, to be sure. He has a thick French accent and smiles at you as he sets a pen and a stack of note cards on the counter. Wow, he is so handsome. He looks like a movie star. He scared me. He's very handsome. He might be the most handsome man I've ever seen. They definitely don't make them like that in America. Bonjour, I'm Oliver. Welcome to Paris. I hope our cité has given you a pleasant reception. Oh, thank you. I'm loving it so far. It's been okay. I'm enjoying this welcome. I mean, come on, guys. Are you serious? We are, right? Am I wrong to assume that we are enjoying this welcome? I'm definitely enjoying this particular reception. Olivier's smile grows. I mean, he's handsome, no? I mean, I think he's hot. I don't know about you. As am I. It's so wonderful to have you here. You young people are just what this neighborhood needs. You force yourself to turn from Olivier's magnetic gaze as Jacques hands you your keys. There are two lovely girls who live just across the courtyard. Americans as well. Lovely, lovely girls. Okay, this guy is the sweetest. I can see why Emily and Mindy want to help him. I met them this morning. They're almost as lovely as your bookstore. Oh, you flatter me. So, tell me, what brings you to Paris? You feel a flutter in your stomach when you meet his eyes, and he smiles. as if he likes what he sees. Of course he does. Have you look at me? I'm so cute. Are you serious? Look, I'm adorable. Is he Why do I look like worried? Am I nuts? Calm down. Is he flirting with me? I'm in Paris for work, to live in a new city for handsome men like you. For work. I'm here. I moved here to start my dream job. Oh, congratulations. I wish you all the best. I've built most of my career in the city. She'll whisper opportunities to you if you're careful to listen. This guy is smooth. It's super sexy. He's nice. It's a little much. No, it's sexy. I love a man with confidence. Suddenly, the alarm on your phone begins to blare. Oh no, I need to get ready for work. I'm so sorry, but I have to get going. I hope to see you again. Nice to meet you both. Goodbye. I'll say nice to meet you both. I'll see you around. I should be going as well. Must you? Oh, alright. I'll see you in a couple of days. Olivier turns back to you, and to your surprise, he reaches for your hand. It was a true pleasure to meet you, Melissa. I do hope we'll meet again. He raises your hand and brings it to his lips. You still, as they brush your knuckles, then squeeze his hand like a curtsy. I'm not gonna pull away. I'll squeeze his hand. You squeeze his hand, and you feel him smile against your skin. Yeah. He straightens, but doesn't let go of you. Until we meet again. You feel a strange sense of disappointment when he finally lets go. I'll be looking forward to it. Oh my goodness. He turns to Jacques, who has been watching your interaction with a knowing smile. Jacques, I'll see you later. With a final smile in your direction, Olivier makes his way out the door. Yeah. Jacques watches him with an expression of pride. A wonderful man. He winks. And a handsome one, none? He's been coming here since he was a boy. He leaves excellent recommendations as well, if you're ever looking for a special read. You glance at the stack of note cards Olivier left on Jacques' desk as he shoots you towards the stairs. Now go, you have an important day to prepare for. As you go, you find yourself wondering if all the men in Paris are flirtatious like Olivier, or if maybe this really is the city of love after all. Right, so far so good. Am I wrong? Am I right, guys? I mean, if you like the romancy stuff, which obviously I do. Any doubt that you're really in Paris evaporates when you walk through the door to see it. Can you see in the distance? It's the Eiffel Tower. We can see it from our window. Oh my god, this is amazing. You only have a moment to take in the view before you quickly unpack. The view will have to wait. It's time to get dressed for my first day of work. Alright, here we go. Emily in Paris. We're gonna change our hair because we're doing works. Or should I leave it? Oh man, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. It's my first day at work. No, can you imagine? No. Can you imagine? What is this? Not for me. I like this actually. I really like the braids. Like I have my head shaved on the side there. Alright. It's pretty much the same hairdos. I just thought maybe I should look a little more professional. It's my first day at work. I want to make a good impression. Alright. I like these braids. Okay. Sorry. I know that was annoying. You guys. Okay. Look. Am I nuts? This is new. I mean, look at these outfits. Now, they gave us this in the Love is Blind game. Anyway. The best clothes. Alright, so they gave me those 2 new outfits. I'm gonna wear this. Oh no, I love this dress. I'm gonna wear this. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm satisfied. You check your outfit one final time. The Eiffel Tower reflected in the mirror behind you. You could see it. I don't know if you could see it. I'm pointing, but you can't tell because it's out the balcony. Then you head out the door. Oh, jeez, Louise. All right, here we go, guys. All right, here we go. We're going to work. The first day of work. All right. It's our dream. This is like our dream job. Okay. Outside, you double check the map on your phone to be sure you're headed in the right direction. You're so focused on the screen, you don't notice a gap in the cobblestones before it's too late. Oh no! You brace yourself to hit the ground, but a strong hand grabs your elbow just in time, steadying you. Oh my god. Oh my god. The very first time I played this, I like met that man, right? Olivier, whatever. And I was like, oh my god, right? I'm in love. I was like in love. And then this happened. And I was like, why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. I was like, this is so dreamy. Like, am I nuts? Did you feel it when this happened, guys? I mean, he's dreamy, if nothing else. I mean, this was, alright, sorry. Those shoes aren't very sturdy. You look up to find an unfamiliar face staring at you with a concerned expression. Oh my god. Phew, that was close. But this guy is hot, and he's very close. Today is a mess. He's so close, I smell his cologne, something with flowers. His hand lingers on your elbow a moment longer, his eyes locked on yours, but then he pulls away. He shakes his head in admonishment. You're going to break your neck if you aren't more careful. Maybe you should stay close then. Time to go shoe shopping. But what's it to you? Maybe you should stay close then, in case I need saving again, I mean. He clears his throat, his expression unreadable. I'm a busy man. I can't spend all day thinking about your neck. I see. What about other body parts? Well, thanks. Guess I'm on my own then. I appreciate you taking the time to think about my neck this once. He takes a step away from you and you realize you're in front of a flower shop. Do you work here? I just moved in down the street. He turns his back in reply and you frown. Okay, so definitely not everyone in Paris is friendly. He's given us flowers. But then he turns back around with a bundle of flowers in his hand and offers them to you. Buttercups. Welcome to Paris. My shop is open early. Next time you feel like waking up the neighborhood banging on Jacques' door, perhaps you'll consider buying a bouquet instead. Oh my god, he saw me this morning. I'll say, the flowers are beautiful. Someone's been watching me. Well, I should be going. I'm gonna say the flowers are beautiful. Thank you. They're lovely. I love flowers. Thank you. He gives you a tight nod. You are obviously in a hurry. I'll let you go now. Never let me go. What's your name? He didn't even tell me his name. He was dreamy, though. Perplexed, you begin to walk away, unsure of what to make of him. But you can feel his eyes on you as you make your way down the street, and you can't resist another look. You strut confidently away. You keep walking. No, I can't resist another look. Are you nuts? Did you see him? Did you see him? You look back over your shoulder, but his attentions are elsewhere. You watch as he hands a flower to an older woman, giving her a wide smile he certainly didn't give to you. Well, I guess that settles it. He's not interested. That's disappointing. Not yet, anyway. No big deal. No, it's disappointing. Come on, did you see him? I really thought I felt a connection, but it must have been my imagination, because I'm a Pisces and I'm nuts, and I fall in love in 2 minutes. You turn back around, but just before you're out of earshot, you hear, watch out for those cobblestones. He likes me. You can't resist a smile as you turn the corner. Maybe he's not so indifferent after all. No, he gave you flowers. You do your best to shift your focus to work. I forgot all about it as I go. Where was I going? But you can't seem to shake the florist's face from your mind. We are going to work. All right. Look at this building, you guys. It's like a museum. It's like, I never, like, are you serious? Oh my God. This is where we work. You looked up. Oh, you look up your office online before arriving, but nothing could have prepared you for seeing it in person. This is unbelievable. The building looks like it contain movie stars or priceless works of art, not offices. I can't believe this is where I'm going to work. This place is incredible, intimidating. It's huge. It's all those things, but I'm going to say incredible. This is going to be amazeballs. Practically levitating with excitement, you make your way inside. Wow. The inside of the office is even more ornate than its facade, and you pause to admire the decor. How sweet, the American is speechless. With a start, you turn to find an impossibly chic woman watching you coolly. You must be Melissa. She purses her flawlessly painted lips, clearly less than thrilled by your arrival. I'm Chloe, Miss Monroe's. I don't know. I know I'm not pronouncing her name right, and I should know it because she's like my hero. Mrs. Monroe's executive assistant and right hand. Welcome to Enchanté. Hi, Chloe. Nice to meet you. I hope I'm not late. What a warm welcome. It's great to meet you finally, in person. She wrinkles her nose, her tone filled with annoyance. Oh yes, I'm absolutely jumping for joy that you've arrived finally. Okay, I'm definitely not imagining it. This girl, she's rude. But I know how to handle this. I'll kill her with kindness. You can play that game. I'll just ignore her. I'll kill her with kindness. It might not be easy. But by the time I'm done with her, we'll be making friendship bracelets, guys. But before you can say anything else, the sound of stilettos on marble fills the room. Chloe's demeanor immediately shifts from sour to sickly sweet. Leah, good morning. You turn to find Leah Marie, editor-in-chief of Enchanté, looking as glamorous as she is imposing. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm meeting the Leah Marie. She's the freaking legend. I was just welcoming Melissa and telling her how thrilled we are she'll be bringing an American perspective to Enchanté. An expression you can't place flickers over Leah's face, and she nods at Chloe. Yes, I'm sure you will. That will be all, Chloe. Her dismissal is polite but firm, and Chloe shoots you a final glare before excusing herself. Welcome, Melissa. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Mrs. Marie. You're my idol. The office is amazing. Shall we get started? You're my idol. You're the reason I wanted to get into fashion journalism in the first place. The youngest editor-in-chief of one of the most prestigious magazines in the world. You're an inspiration, truly. Leah chuckles humbly, but for some reason she looks slightly uncomfortable. Thank you for the kind words. And please, call me Leah, thank God. We don't share the American love of honorifics here in Paris. Of course, I'm still getting a handle on the culture here, but don't worry, I'm a fast learner. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity, Leah. I can't tell you how excited I am to launch Enchanté's very first digital edition together. Leah's brow furrows. Yes, about that. Something about her tone makes your stomach drop. I apologize for the miscommunication, but I don't feel Enchanté is in need of a digital edition. Wait a minute, what? I admit the world of print is changing, but this magazine has a legacy to uphold. While screens and social media may be en vogue now, we didn't become a staple of French culture by bowing to fads and trends. No digital edition, but that's my whole job. I'm sorry, Leah, but I'm confused. You must be joking. I still have a job, right? I'm confused. If I'm not going to be working on the first digital edition, what am I going to be doing? Leah sighs, and the sound is anything but reassuring. The board feels an enchante needs an online presence, therefore a digital editor, but I disagree. It appears they've sent you as a misguided way to try and persuade me. There's no way to say this, easy way to say this, Melissa, but I can't offer you the role of digital editor because it doesn't exist. The room begins to spin as you take in Leah's words. Oh my god, I moved all the way to Paris for a job that doesn't exist? This can't be happening, what am I gonna do? I know this must be a shock. Your heart is racing, and you turn to Leah, and you beg her to reconsider. Shrug cockily. Respond confidently. I'm gonna shrug, because she's French. You shrug, feigning an expression of confident indifference. Fine, but it's your loss. Oh, really? I'm good at my job, the best. I uprooted my entire life to move here because I truly believe we can create something great. But if you don't see what a huge mistake you're making, that's not my problem. A digital edition would honor Enchante's legacy, not tarnish it. When you realize that, give me a call. Leah gives you an appraising once over, and something in her expression shifts slightly. Alright then, convince me. What? You hold your breath as she gives you the slightest of smiles, offering a challenge. Convince me that Enchante needs a digital editor, and I'll consider you for the position. Memories of your first few hours in Paris flash through your mind. The new friends you've already made. The attractive man at the bookstore. The man at the flower shop you can't seem to stop thinking about. There's no way I'm giving up on Paris. Not that easily. I have to think of a way to convince Leah, and fast. Leah looks at you expectantly. Well? You tilt your head to the side, returning Leah's challenging expression. You want me to convince you that you need an online presence and a digital editor to manage it. Well, think of your readers, it's all in the numbers. It's about accessibility. Enchante is about fashion, oui, but it's also about ambition. People read your magazine and want to live the life it represents. From the clothes to the events to Paris itself, it's a lifestyle they aspire to. Leah nods thoughtfully. Go on. But frankly, right now that lifestyle feels too far out of reach. It's locked behind pages of a magazine so thick it won't fit in any of the bags from this year's chic workwear collection. Trust me, I tried. Leah's expression is unreadable except for the slightest upturn of her lips. With digital, the Enchante's lifestyle will feel aspirational, but not so far out of reach that it isn't worth trying for. Leah taps her chin, considering, and you hold your breath until she finally speaks. I will admit, I see your point. Being an integral part of our readers' lives is at the core of Enchante's values. Still, I worry you're thinking about our readers from an American perspective and not a French one. Okay, let me convince you. And if you're wrong, maybe I am. Let me convince you. Let me find a way to show you that all of your readers would benefit from a digital presence, not just the American ones. Leah's gaze is intense as she looks at you, as if assessing your merit, until finally she nods. We'll test it then. A single social account as a trial run. On average, over just 10 million people read our magazine every month. If you can get 2 million followers, just fifth of that, in the same amount of time, I'll consider creating a permanent digital space. 2 million followers. I love a challenge. Easy. Is she crazy? Easy. I'll have this job in no time. Before you can respond, Chloe, who has been lurking nearby, chimes in. Pardon my interruption, but any imbecile with a smartphone can go viral these days. Even if Melissa somehow managed to get 2 million followers, how can we be sure they're the right ones? And not just Americans who want to watch videos of cats playing the piano all day. You smile politely at Chloe because you're a bigger person, determined not to let her get you down. Well, Chloe, I appreciate your concern. Who asked you? Who doesn't love cats? Like, what are you, got no soul? You're thinking small. Put a cat in a Versace beret, and who's to say it can't go viral and represent Enchante? Chloe forces a smile, clearly not wanting to show her true nature in front of Leah. An interesting perspective. I appreciate your concern, Chloe, but as with all things Enchante, I will have the final say. 2 million followers guarantees an opening at Enchante's first digital editor, but not who will fill it. Leah turns to you, the fire of challenge in her eyes. So, what do you say, Melissa? Are you up to the challenge? 2 million followers in 4 weeks. Piece of cake. I won't let you down. Do I have a choice? Piece of cake. I could do that in my sleep. Leah chuckles lightly. I admire your confidence. With the matter closed, Leah moves on to other business. Our first Fashion Week event is tomorrow, and we'll need all hands on deck. Everything needs to be perfect if we want to keep Seraphine happy. As Leah details the event schedule, your mind is elsewhere, making plans for the social account. When she finally dismisses you, you make your way from the office feeling more confident than ever. Determined to succeed. Overcome with nerves. I'm determined to succeed. I'm going to show Leah that I deserve this job. Your mind is working overtime as you make your way back to your apartment. If I'm going to start proving myself, there's no better time than the present. You pull out your phone and quickly create a new profile for Enchante. Time for my first post. Okay, so we have these 3 choices. And I'm going to choose this one. Cool, bright. We'll do bright. Diamonds are... I could say diamonds are... Like, everything you choose actually adds... Like, you could, like, make bad choices and actually not get enough followers. I'm trying to remember. Okay. You take a deep breath as the post goes live. You smile. You smile as likes and followers immediately begin to roll in. Look how... Hello! I'm made for this. Satisfied that the page is off to a good start, you head back towards your apartment. Hello? Okay. When you reach the courtyard, the florist is outside, arranging what appears to be centerpieces. I should say something flirty, say hi, or ignore him. I'll say something flirty, because I like him. I don't know how you guys feel. You let me know, like, because I'll pursue whoever. Seeing you twice in one day, I must be the luckiest woman in Paris. Oh, he's giving me more flowers. For a moment, you think he's going to ignore you, but then he turns around holding flowers. Here, in case you need it. He extends pale purple hydrangeas in your direction. I think I said, yeah, close enough. Thanks, but why would I need them? They're almost as cute as you. What are you making? What are you making? Are those centerpieces? He nods, then abruptly turns back to his work. They're for an event tonight. If you'll excuse me, I really need to finish them. Oh, okay, right, well, thanks for the flowers. Until next time, I won't bother you again. No, thank you for the flowers. They're really beautiful, thank you. You look up from the flowers and find him looking over his shoulder, his gaze focused solely on you. They are. Oh, I heard that. He clears his throat, turning back around. Make sure you put them in water. Of course. More confused than ever, you turn and make your way across the courtyard. You walk away and realize you still don't even know this guy's name. Is he trying to be mysterious or is he just aloof? Either way, I'm definitely into him. I'm intrigued. I'll say I'm intrigued by him because I don't know if you guys want, like, who you want me to pursue if you do want to see a specific guy or romance, whatever story. If there is a mystery there, I think I'd like to figure it out. When I first saw these pajamas, I'm like, what? These bottoms? Melissa! Emily greets you with a warm hug, as if you've already been friends for a lifetime. Welcome to our humble apartment. Mindy emerges from the kitchen and with a bottle and 3 glasses in her hand. Champagne, it's the cheap stuff. Thanks, Mindy. What's the occasion? What are we celebrating? Mindy grins as she pours you a glass. This is Paris, babe. That's the only occasion we need. Emily holds up her glass, and you and Mindy follow suit. I'm probably going to play the first chapters because that's the only way you can see all, like, the love interest. To new friends and a successful event tonight. The three of you clink glasses as Mindy takes a sip of hers. Her eyes grow wide. Excuse me, where did that come from? She points to the hydrangeas. Ugh, you hadn't realized you were holding them still. Oh my god, don't tell me you already have a lover? Tell us everything. Well, do you know the florist? He's not my lover yet. It's nothing. Do you know the florist? The one who works in that shop on the corner. Emily leans in excitedly, giving Mindy a pointed look. Alexandre. Yep, we know him. Alexandre. You try the name on your tongue, liking how it feels. Well, that solves that mystery. I'm sorry, you met Alexandre and he gave you the most gorgeous flowers I've ever seen, but he didn't bother to introduce himself? Pretty much. I'm gonna cough. Sorry. Is that weird? There were other flowers. He's impossible to read. That there were other flowers. This is actually the second bouquet he gave me. You pull out the buttercups stowed carefully in your purse. He gave me this on my way to work this morning. Mindy downs her champagne with a dramatic sigh. All these years in Paris and a hot stranger has never handed me a bouquet on the street, let alone two. Teach me your ways, Melissa. You laugh, shaking your head. I didn't do anything. You must have done something to get Alexandre's attention. Alexandre is quiet. That's one way of putting it. Shush. He keeps to himself mostly, but I think the right person could get him to open up. You know how I like those guys who have the wall. I gotta break down the wall. And you think I'm the right person? Emily winks, holding up a red stiletto. If the shoe fits. Yeah, well, I do feel drawn to him. We'll see. This one doesn't. No, I like him. But I can always, change my mind. You'll let me know. Even with everything going on at work, I still can't seem to keep him out of my head. Wait, what happened at work? For a few minutes, you'd almost forgotten about your lack of a job. Right, I did, actually. As the reality of the situation hits you again, you groan. Ugh, it wasn't great. Emily and Mindy nod sympathetically as you fill them in. I can relate. My first day was pretty terrible, too. But if I could win over the people at Savieux... Do you really think you've won over Sylvie? I'm working on it. The point is, you're going to be fine, Melissa. Plus, Paris Fashion Week is the perfect time to attract new followers. Think of all the cool behind-the-scenes stuff you'll have access to. That's a good point. Of course it is. Now stop worrying, and let's find you the perfect outfit. So, we're gonna wear our hair down like this. Where's the outfits? No, look at this one option I have of my clothes. Can you imagine if I went like that? So, these, we saw them in Love is Blind. I actually like this little yellow number, so we're gonna go with that. Mindy grins as you join her and Emily in the mirror. Damn, we look good. She puts one arm through yours and one through Emily's, and the three of you head to the party. You're like the three musketeers. Three amigos. The courtyard has been completely transformed for the party. Glittering lights and softly glowing candles illuminate long table at its center. Excitement bubbles through you when you notice that the centerpieces are the ones Alexandre was working on earlier. I wonder if he's going to be here tonight. Emily, is this... Oh, this is incredible, so romantic. Alexandre's work, right? I'm just so romantic. Are you sure this is a fundraiser and not some kind of matchmaking scheme? She winks. Can it be both? Speaking of romance, a tall man approaches carrying a covered tray that smells absolutely amazing. Damn, you've really outdone yourself this time, Gabrielle. I'm pretty sure they just heard my stomach growl all the way in Bordeaux. Emily laughs as he sets the trays on one of the tables. Melissa, you remember Gabrielle, of course. He introduced us with that handsome face. That smells amazing. I'll say it smells. I can't wait to try some. What is it? My grandmother. My grandmother's secret scallopers appear all the way from Normandy. He's like a, if you watch the show, oh man, when I played this game and then I watched the show, I was super crushing on Gabriel. Oh my gosh. Until that season, the last season, then I was like, God damn you, Gabriel. Emily beams as she places her hand on Gabriel's arm. Gabriel is a fantastic chef. Gabriel shakes his head, leaning into her touch. Emily here is a bit biased. Mindy clears her throat, and Emily's cheeks flush as the two of them break away. Anyway, is Camille here yet? Not yet, but I'm sure she'll be here soon. Emily smiles brightly, but it doesn't quite reach her eyes. Gabriel's girlfriend, Camille, is our star auction item. She's auctioning off a date night. She glances at Gabriel, whose polite smile has turned into a frown. All for fun, of course. I see, what a great idea. You don't mind, Gabriel? What about you, Gabriel? What a great idea. Sounds like tonight is definitely going to be a success. Emily gives you a grateful smile. I hope so. Of course. What do you mean? Look at this place. It's gorgeous. You did a great job. Suddenly, Emily's face transforms. There you are. A handsome man in a fashionable suit makes his way across the courtyard. Hiya, Cooper. He kisses Emily's cheek, and her smile gets impossibly wider. This is my boyfriend, Alfie. Alfie, this is our new American friend, Melissa. Pleasure to meet you. I don't know how I'm going to do these accents. Oh my god. Nice to meet you too. I've heard a lot about you. Emily's a lucky woman. I love your accent. I've heard a lot about you. Emily told me all good things. Oh yeah? I should hope so. Oh man, sorry, English people. English followers. Sorry, Tiger and Vaseline, if you're watching this. Oh my god. Emily blushes as Alfie pinches her waist, and she leans into his side. I hate to interrupt this love feast, but who is that? Mindy points across the courtyard, practically salivating, and you turn to find Olivier. You feel a rush of pleasant surprise at seeing him. Oh, I like all of them. All the love interests they're all fun. They really are. I didn't know he was going to be here. That's Olivier. I'm sorry, one day in Paris and you've already met the sexiest man I've ever seen. What's his deal? His deal? Well, I saw him first. He knows Jacques. Why don't you find out? He knows Jacques. He was at the bookstore this morning. It seems like the two of them go way back. I'd like to get him on his back. Mindy! Emily's face. What? I'm just being honest. Olivier looks up as if he can feel your gaze, and his eyes land on you. A smile slowly spreads across his face, and he holds up a hand in greeting. I should wave, call him over, I'll call him over. You beckon Oliver over, and his smile grows. He excuses himself from his conversation and makes his way over to you. Twice in one day, I must have done something to please the fates. It's wonderful to see you again, Melissa. Hello, Olivier. Nice to see you again. I hoped you'd be here. Isn't this lovely? I'd hoped you'd be here. I was crossing my fingers I'd run into you again soon. Olivier's eyes drop to your hand, as if the mention of your fingers makes him want to hold them. He's very romantic. He's like, alright, I was hoping that you would be here as well. I so enjoyed our meeting this morning. Though it seems I am not the only new acquaintance you've made on your first day in Paris. Emily and Mindy have been staring at Olivier with what can only be described as heart eyes. You bite back a laugh as you introduce them. These are my friends, Emily and Mindy. Emily organized all of this. Olivier turns to her with a gracious smile. I can't thank you enough for putting these together. It means the world to Jacques. Even Alfie and Gabriel seem charmed by Olivier as he reaches into his jacket pocket. Jacques refuses my help directly, but I thought you might accept my donation. He hands her a slim envelope with a check inside. Her eyes grow wide as she looks at it. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Wow, Olivier, that's so generous. What about the auction? You're making me so wound. That's so generous. You must really care about Jacques. I do. He's been in my life since I was a boy. He's been like a second father to me in many ways. He shrugs. And since I can't stay for the auction, this is the least I can do. Oh, you aren't staying? I'm afraid I can't. Unfortunately, I have a work obligation I must get to, but I do wish I could stay. He looks to you, and you get the feeling that he doesn't just mean for the auction. I'm certain the auction will be as lovely as the rest of the evening. Emily beams at the praise. Oh, this late at night? Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, well, you're missing out. That's disappointing. I was hoping you'd be staying for the rest of the night. Olivier looks torn between flattery that you want him to stay and remorse that he has to go. So was I, even more so now. He smiles at the rest of the group. It was lovely to meet you all and to run into you again, Melissa. Perhaps this won't be the last time our paths cross. Olivier, I'm counting on it. Have a good night. It was great to see you. I'm counting on it. I'm starting to look forward to our run-ins. That makes the two of us. Ali! Jacques has arrived, and he yells across the courtyard when he sees Olivier. Olivier cringes at the nickname. He's the only one who still calls me that. I'd better go say hello. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Melissa. I should shake his hand, kiss his cheek, kiss his cheek. This is France. What do you do? You lean in and press your lips to Olivier's cheek. The heady smell of his aftershave fills your senses. His hand finds your waist, and it lingers as you finally pull away. Oh my goodness, a little moment there we're having, huh? Good night, Olivier. Good night, Melissa. I mean, I couldn't help it, right? It's just a natural thing. You get kissed. It's a European thing. Anyway, Mindy watches him go wistfully, letting out a long sigh. Oh, I need a drink or a cold shower. You and Emily laugh as Gabriel shakes his head. Or Gabriel, whatever, you know who he is. He's hot. He's actually really hot on the show. In real life, this guy's like a model. I really crushed on him watching the show. And I need to get the rest of the food set up. He and Mindy walk away, leaving you with Emily and Alfie. Is there anything I could do to help? Just enjoy yourself. There's... Oh, hi. Sorry to interrupt. I just need to know where to put these. You turn to find Alexandre holding a basket full of beautiful corsages and bouteilles things. Emily's face lights up, but Alexandre's expression is unreadable. Did he see me kiss that guy? Alexandre, I'm so glad you're here. This is Melissa. I believe you two have met. There's a glimmer in his eyes as he responds. Yes. We have. Well, kind of anyway. Did you bring me flowers? The flowers are lovely. Did you bring me flowers? I'm starting to expect them every time I see you now. Alexandre shakes his head, looking almost distressed by your question. I didn't realize you would be here. If I had... He brightens, finally giving you a real smile. And next time I'll bring you a forget-me-not to make up for it. Not that I could ever forget you. His smile disappears, and a muscle in his neck flexes tensely, as if he's as surprised by his admission as you are. Emily interjects before you can respond. Oh, but you did bring her flowers, Alexandre. She motions to the basket of corsages and bouteilles. One of these is for her. They're a gift for all our most special guests this evening. She takes the basket from Alexandre's hands. Alfie and I will pass these out. Alexandre, will you be a doll and help Melissa put hers on? She winks from behind Alexandre as they leave the two of you alone. Alexandre clears his throat and extends the corsage towards you. May I? You may. You hold out your hand. Yes, I'd love that. Now that I know your name, only because I can't do it. No, I'd love that. It really is beautiful, and I like knowing that you're the one who made it. Alexandre doesn't respond, but you can see color rise in his cheeks. Oh. As he pulls away, his fingers brush your skin, and you feel an unmistakable spark. Intrigued. Nothing. No, there's a spark here. An unmistakable spark. The feeling is so intense you almost pull away. But when your eyes find his, you can tell he feels it too. Melissa. Something about the way he says your name makes your pulse quicken. You wonder if he can feel it beneath his his tips. Is the fingertip thing. Oh, yeah? I'm glad that you're here tonight. His hand moves to yours, his mouth curving into a smile as your palms touch. The night is more beautiful with you in it. But then he stiffens and lets your hand fall. Anyway, I should go make sure the rest of the flowers are okay. Enjoy your evening. Emily, who had been eyeballing the two of you from across the courtyard, rushes over as Alexandre leaves. Well, Emily, there's definitely a spark. I'm still not sure. Well, what? There's definitely a spark, or at least I think there is. He's so hard to read. From where I was standing, sparks were definitely flying. Just give it time. I'm sure he'll open up once you get to know each other a little better. Anyways, it's time to get this party started. I'll see you after the auction. She squeezes your hand excitedly before taking off towards the head of the table. Still trying to make sense of what just happened with Alexandre, you go to find your own seat. You find your name card between Mindy and Gabriel. Your heart skips when you notice the centerpiece in front of your place setting. It's different from the rest, filled with the same flowers Alexandre gave to you. He made you a special little, centerpiece. Camille isn't here yet? Mindy's voice breaks you from your thoughts. Gabriel shakes his head looking annoyed. I texted her, but she hasn't replied. Well, she better get here soon. The date she's auctioning off is our top item. Mindy, you could fill in. I'm sure she'll be here. Is it that important? Mindy, you could fill in. I'm sure some eligible French bachelor would snap you up in a second. Mindy laughs and rolls her eyes. Oh, sweetie, like anyone here could afford me. Excuse me, everyone. You all turn to Jacques, who is standing at the head of the table looking teary-eyed. La buvette en craqueur has been in my family for almost 200 years. That means we have also been a part of this community for almost 200 years. For our American friends who may not know, buveur de acre means ink drinker. I believe it is something like your bookworm. Emily nods encouragingly. Think that you ink drinkers would do this for me means more than words can say, which for a man who sells books is really something. He sniffles, and Emily immediately wraps him in a hug before he takes his seat at the table. That was so sweet. He is sweet. Emily turns back to the crowd with a wide smile. All right, everyone, it's time for the auction portion of our evening. Why don't we start things off with a bang? Our first auction item is a date with... Her gaze lands on the empty chair beside Gabriel. And he raises his hands apologetically. A date with... She frowns, but then her eyes light up when they shift to you. A date with our new American friend, Melissa. Oh my god. This should be fun. I'm going to kill her. Anything for Jacques. Are you kidding? This is my community now too, and I'm gonna do my part to help out. Plus, French men seem awesome. Buy me for a date. You rise from your chair, smiling at Jacques as you pass by. Emily pulls you into a tight hug when you reach her side and whispers in your ear. You're a lifesaver, Melissa. I owe you one. Emily, this is great. You definitely owe me. Don't worry about it. I'm learning to expect the unexpected. Emily laughs, and she pulls away. That's the spirit. She turns back to the crowd with a winning smile. So what do you say we start the bidding at 500 euros? Emily grins as you give her a disbelieving look. 500 euros? That's way too high. I'm worth more than that. This is crazy. That's a lot for a fake date. This is crazy. I can't believe I let her talk me into doing this. Your stomach turns as seconds tick by, each one somehow longer than the last. I'm going to die of embarrassment if no one bids on me. This is 1,000 euros. There are a few impressed gasps, but you barely hear them as you lock eyes with Alexandre across the courtyard. Your heart starts to hammer when you see the unmistakable desire in his eyes. Oh my god, did Alexandre really just bid 1,000 euros to go on a date with me? Alright, this is the end of the chapter. I'm gonna end the chapter. Like, every time I played this, there's so many things that are locked. I don't know how to unlock all these things. Does Leah mean that even if I get 2 million followers in a month, the job still might not be mine? Well, challenge accepted. Watch out, Chloe. Dressed up for the auction and looking très fantastique as as if we stepped from the pages of Enchante. I think Oliver's poetic side is really sexy. I flirted back with Oliver when we met. Oliver's childhood nickname was Ollie. Remember to tease him about it. Mindy's right. Paris is a city where you should celebrate every second. I told Leah she was my idol, because she is. The first person I met in Paris was Gabriel, if I can ever say his name right. Oh wow, this florist gives me goosebumps. I know he feels it too. Alexandre is a mystery. Is this a mystery I want to solve, though? There's definitely something going on between Emily and Gabriel. Remember to ask her later. I told my two new friends I only date men. If someone told me I'd be auctioning off a date at my first evening in Paris, I'd call them a liar, but look at me now. Alright, so I'm going to end this here because, like, this was a very long chapter.